Yeah. Okay, I blow mine, she blows when I spit rhyme. Spit to kill time, blowing paper ketchup, and that's Martha Hines. Crazy world that we live in. My dreams I'm trying to live, I'm painted out. Can you tell me, is it vivid?
I started when I was in college back in the UK. I started off with a friend. He had the same interest. He went into the army and followed a different route after that. I continued with it and just kept, training harder. And from there I took it when I moved out of university, when I went back to my hometown, and then continued now and moved to the US. The architecture is a lot different in the US, so that makes movement different. Due to the obstacles, I think, that are around in America compared to what's in the UK, the movement is defined by what they can overcome. So it's a lot more single movements, big power moves, whereas in the UK it's a lot more a combination of different aspects because there's a lot of obstacles, one after the other. It's a crazy obstacle course where it takes every possible variation of movement into consideration, and throughout the stages it gets harder and harder. There's a lot of jumping involved, climbing, rope work, balance, all sorts of different obstacles. The experience on the obstacle course itself was quite fun. That's the main reason why I wanted to go. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see how I fared on the obstacles. The filming for the show itself was quite a challenge. Filming for anything is hard work. It's a lot of standing around, and just before you're about to tackle something that's pretty difficult, being tired, having achy legs from being sat and stood up and moved around all day posed a fair challenge. The past year or so has been, the exposure has been increasing a lot with different aspects of media taking it up. It can get as big as possible. The wider audience it reaches, whether it's just entertainment, people like watching it, or for all the kids that have thought about trying it and they get exposure to it. In the beginning, the most important thing to do is progress very slowly. If you're not interested in the just purely physical side of it, even though it's essential, you should be doing a lot of physical preparation on strength and power and your endurance in all sorts of different exercises, complete body work. If you just want to do the movements itself because that's all you find interesting, then at least start small and do a lot of repetitions of each one. Just play around, climb, do small jumps, and your body's going to progress to that kind of load over time. I'm hoping to start a new thing in New York in the next few weeks, where it's going to be group classes and take into account not only the movement side of it, but also the general training that I've learned from personal training, and try and just get people in shape and be able to move like everyone should. Everything in Harder, Faster, Stronger applies to parkour. Over time, everything, you need to keep pushing your training. Everything you do is going to be increased, it's going to get harder. If you were capable of doing a 5-foot jump on the floor one year, the next year maybe it would be a little higher, a little further, and over time it's just going to continue. But the essential part is to take things slow. Don't just jump into doing something harder. Once you have something and you're capable of it, don't just stop training that particular part. Everything should become faster. Do the movement smoothly, and keep working on it so that you can use that straight into something else, so that everything is seamless and becomes faster together. Stronger is the biggest key for parkour. You need to continue to be stronger. Stronger mentally, stronger physically. In any way you can think of the word strength, you should be working towards that.
Crazy world that we live in. My dreams I'm trying to live, I'm painted out. Can you tell me, is it vivid? I'm ill spitting, nothing was ever given. On a mission to become the richest. Try to sew me up, I'm ripping out the stitches, ripping through these riches, fighting in the trenches, hunting me and flows, but are you down to listen? Crazy world that we live in. My dreams I'm trying to live, I'm painted out. Can you tell me, is it vivid? Is it vivid, Venus? Yeah, I might just take a visit. So exquisite, man, the way I rip it is different, the way I pivot.
HFS Media HFSmediatv.com.